Hello, I'm Christina Shu, the Director of Finance. At the June 15 board meeting, I will be bringing for your adoption the newly created Community Investment Policy. I hope you enjoyed this new presentation format that allows you and the public time to review the presentation at your leisure in advance of the board meeting. At the board meeting, I will be available to answer questions. As always, in all that we do, at the forefront of our minds are our mission, vision, and values. The community investment policy requires that we strategically plan for our near and long-term investments and associated funding to ensure that we are able to contribute to meet our mission of connecting our community in a consistent, reliable, and safe way. The district has not historically had a formal community investment policy. However, it has annually created and updated a plan for its community investments. This is therefore a new policy that formalizes the process and guidelines currently being used for community investment planning, prioritizing, and funding. This policy requires routine review to ensure that it continually aligns with updated strategic and other priorities. This new policy aligns with all 5 strategic areas of focus. But of the 5 areas of focus, it is most closely aligned with community value. Our value to the community is through the services that we offer. Providing those services in a way that anticipates future needs, trends, and changes in the region is critical to providing strong community value. The community investment policy therefore focuses on both future needs and trends and maintenance of existing vehicles and infrastructure. Together, this combination ensures that the district is providing consistent, reliable, and high-value services to our community in a fiscally responsible way. In the next few slides, I will cover the community investment policy framework. The first 3 elements that I cover are foundational. In other words, they determine whether a project is accepted, as well as what the project's timing and prioritization will be. The first foundational element is the strategic business plan. The strategic business plan identifies the district's mission, vision, and values. The district only invests in projects that closely align with our mission, vision, and values. As an example, financial health is a strategic area of focus. In relation to the CIP, this means that projects are evaluated with a lens of both short-term and long-term affordability and sustainability. Similarly, our strategic business plan value of equity means that consideration is given to transportation investments on things such as poverty, people with disabilities, and other vulnerable populations. The second foundational element is our guiding principles. Our guiding principles serve to set the criterion used to vet all projects. There are 5 guiding principles. They are, number 1, to deliver safe, equitable, and dependable transportation services and facilities in an affordable, efficient, and cost-conscious manner. Number 2, to invest in a transparent, financially sustainable manner that is able to withstand annual revenue fluctuations. Number 3, to adjust to changes in community service needs and strategic business plan priorities. Number 4, to comply with all local, state, and federal regulatory requirements. And number 5, to be a part of the climate change solution while building community resiliency. The last foundational element is the goal of having 70% or more of our community investments projects covered by grants. This element ensures that we are maximizing the use of the community's dollars and stretching those dollars through greater leverage of non-general fund dollars for projects. In addition to the foundation, the CIP framework is also strengthened by a robust 3-step process designed to ensure that only quality projects that align with the foundational elements just covered are included in the CIP. Aligning projects with this foundation ensures that we are able to continue to meet our vision in creating a more connected, sustainable, and equitable community. The CIP process begins with project proposals that are sourced from thoughtful internal planning and policies, collaboration with our community partners, and direction from our board. All proposals have detailed descriptions, including initial investment and total life cycle costing, to ensure vetting against the foundational elements just covered. The second step in the three-step process is the internal vetting process. This is done by the leadership team comprised of all directors and the general manager. This vetting process considers the foundational elements and the people and dollar resources available to execute. During this process, projects are prioritized and tiered. Tier 1 projects are ones that are either already in process or have full funding secured. Tier 2 are projects where funding has been identified, but we are still in the process of securing the funding. And Tier 3 projects are usually projects anticipating future needs that must be proactively planned for, but where funding has not yet been identified. The last step in the process is adoption. The district goes through an extensive, approximately 8-month process prior to a CIP being adopted. The process starts in the fall with a budget committee meeting. This is an opportunity for members of the public and the board to ask questions and have an in-depth discussion about our preliminary CIP. The board also holds a public hearing on this preliminary CIP in the fall. In the winter, the preliminary CIP is updated to align with our budget envelope. New projects may be added and timing and funding is updated. A bridge between the preliminary CIP and the proposed CIP is provided to the public along with the proposed budget. A second budget committee meeting and public hearing is held on the bridged CIP. Finally, in the spring, the draft CIP along with the budget and long-range financial plan are adopted as presented or as amended. I hope you have enjoyed hearing about our community investment policy that I will be requesting for your adoption on at the June board meeting. Thank you so very much for your time and attention. Have a great day.